No.
This?
Yeah, I thought it was toilet paper. And here we are.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, and welcome to our show.
I'll be right there. I need to bring my notes.
And then I
Welcome.
didn't mean to talk over you.
When?
Just now, I felt like I did.
You did it.
Hello, are we on time? Let's do a test and see. Nope, we're 2 minutes late. Oh well.
Well, if the thing wouldn't have taken so long to start, then we would have been on time.
Adam, you want uppy?
Go on your couch. Go on your couch. Go.
Go on.
Hi, Desiree.
Hi, Desiree. Welcome.
Hi, Madeline.
Hi, Madeline.
How's it going, everybody?
It's been a while.
We're good. We're good.
It's because last time we were supposed to be live, you had just recovered from your tooth extraction.
I just had my tooth out. So I was just out of it for 2 days.
Uh-huh.
But now we're back.
But she was well taken care of. I'm not tooting my own horn. I don't get all the credit.
Toot your horn, baby.
My caregiver helped to get you there and back.
She's an angel.
Uh-huh.
She did. Both caregivers. We've had some good ones.
So.
But, yeah, she drove. Because Haley can't drive me, so.
No.
But Haley did go with me.
Yes.
My babe was there.
Yes.
They made her wait in the,
lobby.
They had to stay in case anything went wrong, but nothing went wrong.
Thank goodness.
They're wonderful there at that place.
She could barely walk out of the building. The nurse had to hold on to her.
They give you some good stuff.
And they wheeled her out in a wheelchair, I guess, but I didn't see it. Didn't they?
Yeah. Hey, Francis. Hey, After Dark.
Hello.
Welcome.
I'm not reading those because I can't see. That's why I'm not.
You're usually the one that's
I know. It's important. So Angie took notes. She's good that way.
I'm a nerd.
No, it's good to prepare.
Yeah, it is. So Haley and I were talking the other night. We thought it would be a good idea for the live. We were talking about brand names that are used as generic names. So I did some research. There's some ones on there that I didn't know, that I hadn't heard of. We know the usual, like Kleenex. You use Kleenex for tissue.
Yeah.
And Coke for soda. That's what they do in the South anyway. They say Coke.
And Glade for air freshener.
And Febreze.
And Febreze.
One I didn't know about was Dumpster. Dumpster is a brand name.
It is?
Yeah, it comes from the Dempster brothers. That was founded in 1936. And it's supposed to be called a mobile garbage bin. But the term dumpster
I didn't know
caught on, and now everybody calls it dumpster.
That's crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
And then Escalator was started by the Otis Company in 1900. It's supposed to be called a conveyor transport device.
That's crazy. So they're not really called escalators.
No, that's a brand. Isn't that
Where'd
nuts?
you find all this?
I looked it up on this website. And Jumbotron. Like when you go to a basketball game and they say,
Isn't that the giant screen?
Yeah, it's up on the Jumbotron. That was by Sony in 1985. And it's supposed to be called a large screen television. But any large screen television, like in a basketball stadium or wherever, they call it a Jumbotron.
That's crazy.
Or at the Katy Perry concert.
Yeah.
They had a Jumbotron. Right? Chapstick. Did you know Chapstick? Yeah, Chapstick.
Chapstick.
Chapstick's an obvious one.
What are you supposed to say? Lip gloss?
Something. And then here's another one. TV Dinner is a brand name.
Stop.
Yes, TV Dinner is a brand
No.
name by Swanson and Sons in 1954. It's supposed to be called a frozen meal. Isn't that funny?
So there's an actual brand of
TV
dinner
dinners.
called TV Dinners?
Yeah.
Did you know this?
I had no idea. I just thought you call it TV dinner. And I always wondered, why is it called a TV dinner? Are you supposed to eat it in front of the TV?
In front of the TV, yeah.
But it's a brand by this company, Swanson and Sons.
But they have those little trays
Yeah.
that you sit in front of the TV and you put the meal on the tray and you eat in front of the TV.
Mm-hmm. And now every frozen meal is called TV dinner. Okay, there's two more.
Hi, Firefly.
Hey, Firefly, how's it going? Oh, thank you, After Dark. Isn't it fun? They said, join the nerd club. I love learning things like that, too.
Aw.
So there's two more. Rollerblade. Rollerblade is the brand name. Of course, the generic name is inline skates.
Inline skates.
And that rollerblade came out in 1980 by the company Nordica.
Huh. Is there outline skates too?
I don't know. I guess that's what you call the side-by-side wheels.
Oh.
Not really, but that would be cool to call them that, right? Outline skates.
It's confusing.
I miss mine too. I loved to rollerblade back in the 90s when they were cool. Well, I guess they're coming back. But I rollerbladed a lot. Always on my rollerblades.
And then there's roller skates, right?
Yeah, and those are the wheels are side by side instead of in a line.
It's confusing. I'll have to see the difference.
I'll show you a picture.
And then there's ice skates.
Yeah, the rollerblades are more like ice skates because they're in a straight line. And roller skates, it's like a car, 2 wheels up front and 2 wheels in the back.
You mean rollerblade?
Roller skate. And to make it even more confusing, a rollerblade is also a roller skate.
I need to get visuals of this.
So the last one is Taser. Taser is a brand name that's used generically. It came out in 1974 by Taser International Inc. It's supposed to be called a stun gun. You'd think stun gun would also be a brand name.
Huh.
But yeah, isn't that neat? I could go on and on. There's like so many.
And then the Coke, right?
Coke, Glade, Chapstick, Kleenex. Kleenex is the one everybody knows. It's a brand name, but now you use it to say tissue.
But maybe not everyone calls soda Coke.
No. I remember my grandma did when I was really little. We'd go through McDonald's. What do you want with it? A Coke? You want a Coke? And we would always order Sprite.
That's so funny. How is this drink?
It's good. It tastes kind of light, but it's just sparkling water with caffeine. Sparkling ice with caffeine. It's supposed to be cherry vanilla flavor. It does not taste like Coke, but it's not bad.
Now, compare this brand, the ice. What's it called? Not crystal ice.
Sparkling ice.
To Zevia, the soda Zevia.
Yeah.
What one do you like better?
This one's better. Zevia has an aftertaste that I don't prefer.
Huh.
Zevia tastes weird, but this is better. I think Zevia's probably has less crap in it.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's crap in this one, actually. Sorry, I spit. My bad.
That's okay.
0 sugar, caffeine. I shouldn't be having caffeine right now. Antioxidants and vitamins.
No, I do like that you're having caffeine. because I might want to keep you up late tonight.
Oh, I'll crash at like 10.
You didn't crash at 10 last night.
I know. I was tired, but I was awake.
That's how you've been feeling lately.
Should I talk about that whole debacle?
You can.
So I started taking Abilify to help manage my ADHD symptoms. Yeah, I got off that real quick. I started having very, very bad side effects, like noticeably like 2 or 3 days ago, where I just can't stop moving. I literally can't stop moving, but but I feel tired and fatigued at the same time. And she saw it. I was just like doing everything. I'd start one project and move to the next and move to the next and move to the next, and also like it was making my mood switch rapidly throughout the day. Probably not noticeably, but I felt it, like happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad, up, down, up, down, up, down, like all throughout the day. And I just couldn't enjoy the day because all this was going on. And I couldn't sit down. It was weird. I'd try to sit down and enjoy a movie and put my feet up, pop right back up. I can't. It was almost painful to sit.
How do you feel now?
I feel better because I called my doctor yesterday and I said, I can't do this. These are the side effects I'm having. And I really don't like it. I'm really uncomfortable. And so he said I was on a low enough dose to just quit cold turkey. So I did. And today I feel a little bit better. I've had some of the symptoms, but it's less. So I don't know. It was just so weird. Like I was buzzing, but I was fatigued at the same time.
Not to be confused with bussin', right?
Yeah, not buzzing. Buzzing.
You know me, honey. I always have to add a joke. But I felt bad for you during these past few days.
You could see it, right?
Yeah. She just couldn't sit still. She was all over the place. And it's like, I told her to take a hot bath, but I don't think you've tried that yet.
I don't think I would have calmed down enough to stay. I wouldn't have stayed in the bath. I would have popped right back out. I would have thought of something to do and then I would have got out. And this is how my brain is all the time. But this was like a whole nother level. Like it was like times a million, like really bad.
That's scary.
So I'm like, nope, that is not going to work for me. So we're going to have to move on to something else.
Yet again.
To help these symptoms. But that's the story of many of us adults diagnosed in midlife. I'm reading this new book. If you go to my channel, I don't know if any of you watch my channel, I did this video where I talk about this webinar that I watched about women, men, and children with ADHD. It was really informative and really insightful. Anyways, I learned about this book by Sari Solden. It's called Women with ADHD. It was really good so far. If any of you suspect you have ADHD or want to know more about it, that book is a really good read. So I'm learning a lot of insightful things.
Did you write anything down about it that you wanted to share?
I did. Where did I put it? Oh, a quote from the book. I think I need to, okay. Anyway, she was basically saying there's a lot of diversity with ADHD. Some people are hypoactive. Some people are hyperactive. Not everyone is hyperactive. A lot of women have inattentive type ADHD. That's like me. They're more quiet and shy and reserved. So not everybody with ADD or ADHD has the hyperactive component. But some women do have the hyperactive component. And I think that's what I was telling Haley earlier today, that's what some popular YouTubers have going for them because they are more hyperactive and vocal. And I think that makes for a good YouTuber and that helps you grow your audience when you're a little bit more, up and bubbly and you can talk a mile a minute. But that's definitely not me. So That's all I had written down for that.
Firefly says, I'm on, and I can't read it.
Trintellix.
Have you heard of it?
How is that for you, Firefly?
I've heard of it,
Have you?
and I don't know why.
Probably a commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far I've tried Strattera. That increased my depression. And then I went to the Abilify, and that increased my anxiety and whatever the heck it was I was experiencing the past couple days. So hopefully on to the next thing. Yeah, tell me more, guys. Trintellix, I haven't heard of that one. Are the side effects?
Dakota says, I used to take that.
Oops,
Sorry, honey.
No,
Hello,
I'm sorry.
Jody.
Hi, Jody. Welcome.
Welcome.
Good to see you.
I'm liking it. Been on it for over a year. Wow. And what is Trintellix for, Firefly? Like, what are you using it for?
And if it's ADHD, do you have inattentive type or the other type? Welcome, everybody. Glad to see you all here. Only have 5 viewers tonight.
That's okay.
That's
It's small,
okay. Small, intimate
group.
crowd.
That's all right.
Adam's being a good boy tonight.
The more,
Sweet boy.
sometimes the more people that are on, I get more nervous.
Yeah, that's true. It could be a bit more nerve-wracking.
I'm like, oh, Sherry said, ADD and depression and anxiety.
Oh, cool.
You should
Nice.
research it.
Yeah, I'll have to research it. Be interesting to see if that's what my doctor puts me on next. Hey, Marissa. Welcome.
Hi, Marissa.
Thank you for watching.
Yay. I hope people are seeing our Instagram story, because that's really the only way that we advertise is on Instagram.
And Facebook, but
Yeah.
Facebook is more, for me, it's more family and close friends.
Mm-hmm.
But they're welcome to share if they want.
I took it for depression.
So you're not on it anymore, Dakota? And also, did you have any negative side effects, if you don't mind sharing? I like learning about this type of stuff and before I take it. Oh, good.
What?
She's not sure what type of ADD she has, but it's gone down over the years.
Oh, does that happen?
Yeah, my ADD and possible autism, whatever I wasn't diagnosed with as a child, has actually gotten worse over the years.
Yeah.
I think it has a lot to do with not knowing myself and not knowing that a lot of my differences are okay, and not knowing how to, function in this world because of my differences. Anyway, they start you on a lower dose for about 2 weeks when you go to a higher dose, like 20 milligrams. That's good, Marissa. Life is good to have.
It is. Life's too short.
Yeah, me too, Dakota. I don't remember half of what I've been on. And I think what I'm learning from reading this book and other research is that that's half the reason why antidepressants don't work, is because most of us have undiagnosed ADHD and or autism or other neurodivergency, and SSRIs don't work for that. So, of course, they try us on all these depression and anxiety medicine when it's not depression and anxiety. It's this whole time it's been ADD. So, it's actually a thing. And I read it in the book I'm reading.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that in your last video.
So much misdiagnoses. And it's mostly with women. They love to misdiagnose women. Unfair. But we're going to fight it. We're going to change it. We're going to change the system. I'm not wearing my tooth because I just ate a granola bar and I can't eat with it in. So I took it out and I don't care. I don't care what it looks like. It's just a missing tooth.
I think you look fine with or without it.
Thank you, honey.
I don't even sometimes notice it.
It's like blends
like
in.
I'm used to it.
I love you.
I love you.
You
too.
don't give a poop. I
Nope.
love it.
Well, you don't give.
I mean, sometimes I'm self-conscious about it, and most of the time I'm not. Though I try to keep it in when I'm out in public. But if I'm at home and I want to eat something, a meal or a snack, gotta keep taking it in and out, and it's not comfortable to keep taking it in and out. Kind of hurts.
We had a good visit with your mom.
We did
last week.
It's really fun, really awesome. We had a great time.
We did not film too much, but
no,
we had a good family visit.
We thought about vlogging, but we had such a good time. I don't think we even had time to do it. So do you want to talk about things that need to come through?
Oh yeah, come through.
This is our segment where we talk about things that need to come through.
Did you think of yours?
And that's an Angie and Haley spin. That the come through is part of our, what do you call it?
Our
Angie and Haley vocabulary.
Yeah. It's part of our repertoire.
Another one is overthrew.
Yep. And what are you testing?
What are you testing? Yeah.
Which means like, what are you looking for, or what are you doing?
Right.
That's what it means.
Exactly. Or let's do a test. Meaning,
let's do a test.
Meaning it could be anything. Like you want to try something, or you want to look something up, or you want to find out about something.
It is.
When you're curious about something, it's, oh, let's do a test. Let's just see.
Yeah. I love you.
Angie and Haley vocab 101. So we're going to do you want to go first?
Should we sing our Angie likes her chili?
Okay, do you guys want to nerd out with us?
It's really dorky. And
Haley made up a song last night because we made chili and it was good, and cornbread. Actually, her caregiver made it. It was delicious.
Well, it goes, Angie likes her chili. Angie likes her chili. Angie likes her chili and cornbread. Haley likes her cornbread. Haley likes her cornbread. Haley likes her cornbread and chili. Adam likes all of it. Adam likes all of it. Adam likes all of it and cornbread. No, but we really don't get Adam any cornbread or chili for that.
No,
matter.
Adam doesn't. He can just dream about it, but he doesn't get the cornbread. Can you imagine?
Yeah, he would go ham on it.
He would be so smelly and poopy.
Because of the chili.
Because of the chili.
I thought you meant the cornbread.
No, the chili. We don't give him any.
That would be awful.
Wouldn't that be terrible?
Yes.
I'd put him in he'd have to sleep with you.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our little dumb song we made up.
Haley made it up. She came out of the bedroom. I was serving up dinner and she comes out of her bedroom singing it. Angie loves cornbread. Angie loves cornbread.
Hi.
Hi.
So what I think needs to come through is shows that end and you're just getting, you're just starting to really love the season, and then it ends like either after one season or two seasons. It's just done. Will not come back. That happened to me recently with the show Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. It's done. It's not coming back.
Which is really
Excuse me.
Bummer.
And the show Trinkets on Netflix. I think that only went to 3 seasons.
Was it 3 or 2?
I don't remember. Maybe 2 or 3. But anyhow, done. And they could have gone farther with it.
They could have gone so far with that show. It was a great show. Everybody, let's petition to have it back.
Mm-hmm.
They need to restart that show. There was nothing wrong with it. It was wholesome. It was more for a younger crowd, but adults can watch it too. It's a high school group of girls, and it's about their lives, and actually takes place in Portland. So,
and it was filmed in Portland. Angie knows of a place of the room that it was in.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, when what was it? AA?
It was
some kind of A. Oh,
the stealing, not the stealing.
The group for people who steal, Anonymous. But yeah, the room that they were in, I've been in that room.
Yeah.
It's in a church, I think.
Uh-huh. So what do you think needs to come through?
What do I think needs to come through? I definitely think Trinkets needs to come back. So get on it, Netflix, okay? Bring it back. My notes. Let's see what I have here. Angie's things that needs to come through. Abilify. We've already talked about that. Abilify needs to come through. And this is what I've been really tripping on. It's been tripping me up this year. Halloween movies for adults that aren't just for kids or cheesy, and that are not slasher or violent films. I feel like all the Halloween movies that come out are slasher or violent. And it's like, I don't want to see that. That doesn't appeal to me. But I love Halloween. But that's not what Halloween is about to me. So, like, I want to feel good Halloween-y, kind of spooky, get into the season type of a movie. But it's not, like a cheesy kid movie. And it's also not a slasher I hate the slasher and violent films, and I don't know why they're called Halloween movies, or that they're shown more at Halloween, because that's just not what Halloween is about to me.
Well, to a lot of people, it is about
Halloween is spooky. Like, Halloween is supposed to be spooky and kind of ooh, boo, booga booga. But the slasher and violent films, that's not spooky. That's just effed up. That's just messed up is what it is. It's not spooky.
I agree with you.
To me, there's like a difference. Anyway, I think that needs to calm down. Slasher films. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but I don't like those ones.
Just not your thing.
It's not my thing.
It's totally fine.
So that's all that needs to come through on my end.
I agree. So what else have we been up? We're going to carve pumpkins tomorrow.
Yes, and we're going to vlog it.
Actually, one pumpkin.
One pumpkin, yeah. I can't do 2 this year. We're just going to do 1. The one and only Angie and Haley present pumpkin.
Yeah. But it probably made you pretty buff by the end of that carving session.
That took all day, didn't it?
At least 3 or 4 hours.
Didn't someone help us? Was Keone there?
Last year, yes. She helped do your makeup.
The makeup, that's right.
For Jack Skellington.
No. Did she?
Yes.
No, she helped me with my witch costume 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That I looked like a good witch. That was awesome makeup.
That was fun.
That was really fun.
I'm not going to dress up, though, this year. I don't know.
Marissa says she's never had cornbread.
Really? It's
Yeah,
delicious.
it's so good.
It's more of a food that people make in the South, but you can find it anywhere. You can even find like a boxed recipe just in the stores. They have a lot of mixes that you can just buy and add milk or whatever it calls for, and there you are. And they actually turn out really good. A popular brand for cornbread. Here I go with food.
Go for it. Go for
A
it, foodie.
popular brand for instant cornbread is Jiffy. I think it's called Jiffy.
Mm-hmm.
But the one we got, I believe, is by Marie Callender's.
It was particularly good. I don't dislike cornbread, but I don't gravitate towards it either. But this one was really good.
I didn't know you didn't like. You don't really.
I don't love cornbread. I'll eat it, but I don't love it. And the main reason for that, you know what else needs to calm through, is the crumbliness of cornbread. I hate how it's crumbly.
Yes, it's so messy.
Like, what's the point of having it as a cake if it's just gonna become like crumbs?
And it does. It becomes. You start biting into it, and it just
dissipates.
It just falls apart like, I don't know, like you're eating powdery snow.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And it's like, hey, what happened to my food?
I don't like eating any type of food that's messy because I don't like getting it all over me, especially because my arms are so close to my face and all the crumbs and bits fall into my arm creases. And it's just so irritating. I can't even explain the feeling. But that's one reason why I don't like messy food.
Yeah.
So anything that drips or crumbles, that sounds naughty.
But you'll make a sacrifice for cornbread because you love cornbread.
I do. But I like foods that are easy to eat and that don't crumble or ooze product out of it. So her mom made us some delicious sandwiches for our drive home. She makes such a good sandwich. They're like cut into triangles, the traditional way to
Always
eat.
have.
Yeah. And they were just so put together perfectly. They didn't fall apart. The bread didn't crumble. The contents in the sandwich stayed in the bread. And it was thin, delicious.
Haley, totally 1000% Haley's type of a sandwich.
Yeah.
I like them too, but I'm not that particular. Well, I kind of am particular. You don't want like a thick sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, but yeah, they were really good. But my mom always has made a good sandwich.
Well, I haven't.
And she's always cut them into the triangles.
I never really had your mom's sandwiches before.
Really? That's the first time?
If you really think of it. When have we had?
That's true. Mom, you got to come back and make us some more sandwiches.
I want to try her tuna salad if she makes one.
Yeah.
I love a good tuna salad or egg salad, but I don't really like a lot of mayonnaise in my sandwiches, especially burgers. That's a whole nother issue.
Yeah.
But her mom makes her own mayonnaise. I'm not even joking.
It's all good ingredients. Vegan. It's vegan. And it's delicious.
Oh, it's Monica.
Hey, Monica.
Hi, Monica.
She says Kristen has a very good cornbread box mix. Crusties.
Oh, Crusties.
I thought that's what she meant. That's not too crumbly if you add a little bit more of added liquid ingredients. I love you both so very much.
We love you too,
love you
Monica.
Too. That's great advice. We'll have to try that.
Yeah, we're gonna try that next.
Add a little bit more of the added liquid.
Okay.
We'll try that. Because I hate the crumblies.
I think she used I don't know if that was today or yesterday. I don't know if it called for milk, but she might have put oat milk in.
It was so good.
Uh-huh.
It was so tasty.
It was. Thank you, Monica. Love you lots. What else was I gonna say? Oh, did she make a good tuna salad?
Yeah, I
Have
think
you had
so.
it?
Not in a really long time,
Oh,
but probably. She used to make these, okay, for our school lunches. She used to make these chicken curry wraps. It's just like, she probably wouldn't make it today because of the ingredients, but those were so good. It's like curry, cumin, mustard in the chicken and some mayonnaise, and you mix it all up and you just put it in a tortilla. I could eat those all day long. Those are so good.
we went to this market that they don't have in Southern Oregon. It was called the what the heck's it called? Metropolitan Market. Oh my goodness. Their deli section there, they have every cuisine you could possibly want. You know, take home, prepared little things. They had anything from sushi to pizza to Greek food. Probably had Chinese food. I didn't see it, but they probably did. I mean, beautiful.
Yeah, Haley was so impressed. She's like, this is better than Whole Foods.
Well, probably. I mean, they had everything. It's a little spendy, probably, but delicious.
Yeah, it's the pricier store in town. I grew up with that store. It's, you know, near my neighborhood. It's not in my neighborhood, but it's near it.
Lovely. Have you ever had cornbread cake? Delicious with a cup of coffee.
No, but I'm gonna try it now. That sounds good.
Well, this cornbread basically does taste like cake. I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty sweet.
It had that flavor and kind of almost the texture, but it still was crumbly like cornbread.
But no, I never had cornbread cake. I have had cornbread mashed potato cake, and it was just okay. Kind of strange.
I remember that. Yes, I remember that. It was something to get used to.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad.
It was almost like you took a famous basket from KFC
Oh yeah.
and made it into a cake.
Yeah, you know those that comes with it's a bowl and it comes with the chicken, the mashed potatoes, and the corn, and it's all mixed up.
Yeah.
And it's in a cake.
Some people love those things.
The first time I tried it, the very first time I tried that, I loved it. But then it's like after you've tried it, it's like meh, too much salt.
What are your guys' thoughts on the Mcrib from Mcdonald's?
Ooh.
I have
Ugh.
no interest in tasting it or trying it, but apparently, if you love them, then it's all the rage, especially because they're seasonal.
That's another one. Like when it first came out, what, 20, 30, whatever years ago, the very first time I tried it, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And then after that, I realized how gross it actually is.
Well, I think it's, it's like the more you know.
Yeah, and plus it's changed over the years.
Oh, I'm sure the recipe's changed. Francis says, I don't put sugar in my cornbread. It's Southern thing. And I am Southern, but nope, no sugar in my cornbread or vegetable. Sounds
That's
delicious.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I love the idea of the cornbread with coffee. Like, you know me and my coffee. I have to have something with it.
She loves
That'd be amazing.
She loves a good morning pastry. She calls it a biscuit, but that really means a pastry.
Anything. This bothers her because I always call it a biscuit, and she's like, it's not a biscuit. But anything I have with my coffee in the morning I call it a biscuit.
She does.
My coffee and biscuit.
And it's her favorite thing. Like, she doesn't really like a hearty meal for breakfast. She'd rather have
coffee and a biscuit.
Yeah, but you could go to Sherry's and eat like, waffles and all these other things with
I
it.
had the best meal at breakfast the other day at Sherry's. Sausage, stuffed hash browns, scrambled eggs, biscuits,
Actual biscuits.
and bacon. So delightful. But I don't eat like that all the time, but I do enjoy once in a while a good hearty breakfast, like a real breakfast.
Monica says she's almost vegan. No judgments though. I used to love those.
Fake ribs.
Ugh. Monica, I don't think I could eat it.
So you've never had it?
No.
Ever? I
No.
thought for sure you tried it.
It just looks disgusting to
It
me.
is. It's pretty much, yeah, not good.
I do like a good chicken nugget though.
We're about to have some chicken nuggets tonight from Costco. Her best friend told her about these nuggets from Costco that are supposed to be like the best.
They seem a little higher in sodium than I'm comfortable with consuming, but I probably won't eat that many because they look kind of big for a nugget. I don't know.
Adult size nuggets.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Firefly.
I'm feeling antsy again.
No, but I love the food for Thanksgiving. We've talked about this before, but Angie, it's just really not her thing.
I don't like Thanksgiving food. That's why I love Haley's family sometimes. Her mom will cook this really delicious, like Italian food. We had ravioli one year. I think we've had spaghetti one year. It's just delicious, but I don't like Thanksgiving food. I don't know why. I don't like it.
Well, probably because you had it every year growing up.
Yeah.
Whether your mom made it or not, you had it somewhere.
Yeah, it was usually at my aunt's house or my grandma's house, and the food was good. I mean, everybody in my family is like good cooks, and the food was always good. But I just don't like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's the salt and the food coma, the Thanksgiving food coma aspect of it.
I love a good mashed potato and gravy. And not just for Thanksgiving. Anytime. I just love mashed potatoes and gravy. But I don't like white gravy. So let's just get that out of the way. I'm not a white gravy person, the type that you might find on like biscuits for breakfast or what do you call it? The stuff that's on toast. The gravy over toast.
Shit on a shingle?
Yeah. Like that's really not my type of a gravy. I like a nice chicken or brown gravy. Not too thick. Just
the saucy kind of gravy.
Yeah.
The brown gravy.
Yeah.
I've never been a huge gravy fan, which is weird because I love sauce. I put sauce on everything, but gravy, there's 2 sauces I don't care for all the time. 3. Gravy, teriyaki sauce, and soy sauce. Well, sometimes teriyaki sauce.
She loves a good sweet and sour though.
That's the thing. It has to be a little bit sweet. Sweet and sour, chili sauce, any kind of sweet or spicy sauce. Adam, come back.
I like a more savory sauce. I like more savory flavors in general.
Adam and I are getting the zoomies.
Unless it's cornbread or chocolate or
Do you have to go outside, Pee-Pee?
a nice fresh donut.
I'll be right back. Do you care?
No.
I think he has to go outside. Go potty.
Will you
Right
be
back.
You'll be back?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. We've missed being live. It's been, I'd say, a few weeks. I think it's been at least 3 weeks since we've gone live. My hair does what it wants. It curls in a certain position and does what it damn well pleases. That's why I normally put a hat on. But it is freshly brushed, and I washed it yesterday. But it just curls the way it wants to go. Monica, I'm so glad I got to see you on here. Thank you for watching us. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I just don't have the energy to blow dry my hair or straighten my hair, or, I don't need to curl it because it's already curled. I don't know. That's why I keep it short, because I don't want to spend a lot of time with it. My hair is not my selling point, for looks. I think I'm more into accenting my face with like a cool pair of sunglasses or a nice pair of bifocals. I don't really care about having perfect hair. So that's just me. Hello, Florida girl. Thank you for coming onto our channel. Welcome. May I ask how you found us? Monica says, mine too, Haley. It's so long again. I appreciate you too. It's so nice to be here with you all. Well, thank you, Monica. Sometimes I feel like we don't know what to say or we're boring, but I'm glad people don't think we're boring. That means a lot. We don't really have like a traditional themed channel or a themed layout of what we talk about. We just kind of talk about what's important to us on that day or on that week. But we do try not to talk too seriously about differing political views, religious views, things that are a little bit more personal. We try to keep that out of our channel. But yeah. Oh, Florida, thank you so much. I'm glad we were suggested to you. That means a lot. Angie's here too, but she's not with me at the moment. She's feeding our dog. Carney Brown. Bowen, sorry, I mispronounced your name. We don't really know what our plans are for the holidays. Most likely staying here, staying home. That's what we typically do. I was invited to my aunt and uncle's house for Thanksgiving, but I'm not sure I want to be around that many people again. COVID is still very out there, and I don't know. I don't like traveling during the cold, rainy winter months. So we'll probably stay home, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. I mean, I wish for your sake you could go and see your family and your granny and everybody.
Yeah, I do too. Let your hair. What is it?
Let your hair flag fly.
Yes.
You two are never boring. Oh, thanks, Monica. Sometimes I feel boring.
So do I. Told her that too.
Oh, you did?
Florida girl is new to our channel.
Oh, hi, Florida girl. Welcome.
We popped up on her page just randomly.
Nice.
So she didn't discover us from,
SBSK or one of the other ones. Awesome. Well, welcome. Thank you for watching.
Marissa, she cut her hair short. Yes, I love my hair short. I've had my hair short for, on and off short for the past 20 years. Angie has seen me with, what would you say, my shoulder length hair?
I don't think I have seen you with shoulder length. Maybe a little longer than it is right now, but since I've known you, you've always kept it pretty short.
Mm-hmm.
When I first met you, it was really, really short, kind of spiky on top.
Spiky dikey.
Spiky dikey. That's right. You feel better, Adam? You want to come up and say hi?
When I was in high school, freshman or sophomore, I used to have short hair, a little shorter than this, and I had bleached tips. So my brother used to say I looked like Lance Bass from NSYNC. I don't know. I don't think I did, but that's not really offensive. I don't mind Lance Bass. He's cool.
Right?
So
he had good hair.
Yeah, he sure did.
Good boy.
Look, and then Monica sees you.
You want us to get closer? Daddy's getting antsy.
Hi, Adam.
There's your mommy. Look at the
Give me your hand.
He's like, I don't like this too much. Can you give mommy your paw?
Oh,
Good boy. All right, let's put you back on the couch. Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you, Marissa. I normally keep it brushed to the side. I don't like bangs. Something my grandma has always disliked about me. She says I need bangs because my forehead goes up so high. I don't know. Doesn't bother me.
She always says, you need bangs.
Uh-huh.
Or where's your bangs?
Yeah. People of that generation, they'll tell you if, you're looking a certain way. Less filters, right? Our moms and our...
Yeah. Plus, it's a generational thing. Looks were, for a woman, looks were everything in their generation. Hair, makeup, clothes, weight.
Teeth.
I look like that one puppet. Howdy Doody? No. That ventriloquist doll, Howdy Doody. Lance Bass is amazing, but that was not an accurate comparison.
Thank you.
Did she know you when you had that hair?
No, She only knew me in college, and I was probably way more
Oh, you had long hair in college, huh? At the beginning of college.
I had past my shoulder, not too much longer. But I was probably way less censored back then, way more forward. I worry about the things I used to say to Monica.
I know you. I can imagine. There's nothing wrong with being Haley.
You know me now. I'm a little bit more shy and reserved.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing. I hope I didn't rub off on you in that way.
Well, I'm married now. I'm not going to be like, hitting on every
Dirty flirty.
person I think is attractive.
You can platonically flirt.
I do.
Like, what was that?
That was your foot.
No, I didn't move. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's Scoopy.
Are always safe with me.
Dear friend. Aw, that's sweet.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, Haley's just flirty.
Yeah.
I don't take offense to it because she's not, doesn't really mean anything.
No.
I remember the first time, unfortunately, when you had an accident and went to the hospital with me. You were like in pain, but you still mustered up the strength to flirt with the nurse. But I think it's after they gave you some drugs. But you were being flirty with the male nurse. Do you remember that?
Probably, yeah. There's some good looking nurses out there, male and female. Should we end this live?
I think so. I'm getting kind of hungry.
And antsy.
Yeah, my antsiness is coming back.
It's the abilify.
The abilify.
It's unabilifying you.
It is. It's very unabilifying me. But I stopped taking it yesterday, so hopefully I'll start seeing some improvement.
Okay, everybody, we really appreciate you hopping on for our Friday live. We'll be back in a couple weeks.
Yes.
I know her well. She would never, what does it say? I can't.
Put her relationship with you in jeopardy.
Never.
I trust my baby.
Never.
Never, ever. She's a good one. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for joining us and hanging out with us. It's been good.
It's been real.
It's been swell.
Swell.
All right, we're gonna
Swell.
Okay, now you have to count.
12, 12.
No, try saying. No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Elf.
12. I don't remember the rest.
It's not 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're dorks. We need to eat. We're both hungry, I think. Anyway, love you all.
Love you all. Peace and love.
Bye.
Bye.